Namaste guys, this is your boy Crypto Gurkha and welcome to StarkNet Hacker Madness. Last year I had the opportunity to stay at the StarkNet Hacker building in Lisbon together with some of StarkNet's brightest minds. These individuals were staying all together in one apartment complex where they were either working on their own respective projects or they were participating at the ETH Lisbon and Starkware hackathon. Well, you guys know me, I had to take this advantage of this opportunity, so I created a 3-parted mini documentary and will narrated my experience from those few days. But before I'll start narrating, I would also like to express my gratitude to Starkware, Sylph from Brick and Grégoire from OnlyDoes, the main organizers who made it possible to host some of the community and also the opportunity for me to meet some of StarkNet's most talented builders. Well, on the first day, most of us just settled down in our room. We chilled in the main living room area, got to know each other, and after that I met up with Sylph and we did a tour around the complex with a small interview. So let's see what he has to say. But first, here's the intro. So guys, as mentioned, I'm here at the StarkNet Hacker House or Hacker Building. I'm here with one of the organizers, Sylph. Hi.
Hey folks.
Thank you for having me here.
Happy for you folks to be here. It's great.
Thank you, appreciate it very much. So tell me, how did this get along? Like, how did the idea emerge?
The idea emerged because I initially reached out to 2 other builders of the StarkNet ecosystem. Like, hey, let's get an apartment. And then I realized that in the exact same building, there were like 4 massive apartments. Mm-hmm. So I called up OnlyDoes and I said, okay, let's book everything and get everyone in the same building. And then it just spiraled out of control. Now we're part of ETH Lisbon, everyone's going to StarkNet CC, just all having a good time.
How many hackers are we at the moment?
At the moment, I think it's about 45. I'm still expecting 5 or 6 more.
Okay.
About that. And then we have other people coming here just to hack.
Interesting. So what's the schedule going to be today for the hackers and for yourself as organizer?
Yeah. So the schedule is going to be, so we're on the 28th today. It's the start date of the ETH Lisbon hackathon. Mm-hmm. We'll be pitching our different projects around noon during lunch. Mm-hmm. And then the actual hackathon starts at 6 or 7. So that's when people actually are going to start working. So today is more like pitching. Mm-hmm. People are finalizing the little details about who's going to work on what. Mm-hmm. And then we can actually get to work when the time comes.
I'm really looking forward to it. So to our viewers, I hope you enjoy this short documentary. So I would say let's go in and you'll see how it will be.
See you there.
See you there. The entrance, right?
Yeah, 3rd floor. So we got 2 apartments over here. So as you can see, the Realms team, it's an on-chain game on StarkNet. They've set up shop.
Shout out to Realms.
They brought like a massive flag right over here. So on 3F, this is where most people spend time, eat, and just chat. So I think we're preparing lunch today. Hey there, folks. Hacker House, Crypto Gurkha Hacker House.
Hello, Hacker House. So, yeah, how many floors do we have altogether?
We also have the 4th floor and the 7th floor.
7th floor, all right, awesome.
It is mostly like where people congregate, like spend time together, get to know each other. A lot of people smoking in the balcony also. Don't smoke, it's bad for your health.
Yeah. So I think later on we'll do a tour and I'll let you do your stuff. Thank you for the short introduction.
Pleasure.
And see you around. I'm currently here in front of apartment 3E. This is one of the hacker apartments. And we have to be a little bit quiet because these guys are already super focused. And this is the first room. So let's go in. Yeah, guys are super busy, as you can see. The Hacker House has an awesome view as well. so, but yeah. What are you currently building on?
Currently, we have an NFT that you can only get with a secret URL.
Okay.
So when you're here in StarkNet CC in Lisbon.
Okay, interesting. Is it considered hashtag alpha?
Yeah, alpha and hashtag secret. But okay, this is localhost, so
Okay. By the time you release it, the video is not out anyway. So.
yeah, then the URL will have moved probably.
Okay.
Well, you'll have to wait until the next
next time.
StarkNet CC.
All right.
Or talk to Love.
Okay.
Get the secret URL.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing this hashtag alpha. All right. As you can see, we just got live alpha here. This is cool. So yeah, we'll go to the next room in a short while. So this is apartment 3F. This is the main apartment where all the hackers meet up at the evening and for breakfast or lunch. Later on, I'm sure we'll have some footage to show you, how we socialize here at the Hacker House. So yeah, kitchen is this side. We've got hackers here. This is the kitchen area. People socialize here as well. As you can hear, French is the main language in the StarkNet ecosystem. So yeah, you see, they're basically talking French. Are you doing French stuff? Okay. I don't know. Maybe I ate it. Okay, guys. So I'll let you do your French stuff and cheers. Well, I'm here now at the 7th floor at apartment 7F. There are also hackers here, so they're all working, but it's a more chill out environment, not so focused like the other rooms. So, yeah, kitchen is here, the other bedrooms are here, and this is the main hacking room.
Every day during you can suggest
I think this is the Kakarot team, and the other guys here. They're also like super focused, but the view is quite nice here at the other hacker house room. Well, yeah. I'm currently here in the second room of the hackers at 3E. So let's go in and see what they're doing. As you can see, they're working really hard. Okay. Hi guys, are you keen to do an interview?
Yeah.
Who are you and what are you working on?
My name is Iris. We are working on a guessless game.
Okay.
And Torgel can explain to you in details
All
what
right.
the game is about.
Okay, awesome. Hello, sir.
Hello.
So tell me something about your guessless game.
We are trying to make something that is gasless, so you don't need to do any transaction, but only if you are honest. So if you cheat, people will have to do a transaction,
Okay.
and they will have to pay the fee. But if everyone is honest, that should be fine. That should be free.
And
That is the idea.
how is the process going so far? Like here?
We had some ideas. Half of them were sucked, but that should be good.
As long as 51% is good and 49 is sucking, it's
Yeah.
at the end of the day it's working, right?
Yeah,
Kind of.
That's it.
Awesome. And how do you like it so far here at the Hacker House?
It's fun. We didn't start coding, but it's a great project. Yeah.
Awesome. And you're writing some journals?
Yes, it's always easier before starting coding. It's always fun before starting coding, but at the end it will not be fun at all. I'm sure.
I'm lucky to catch you guys while you're still relaxing before it's like, get out, we have to work now. All right, cool. Thank you guys, and enjoy your process. I think we'll see each other sooner or later.
Yes.
Cheers. Shortly after the house tour, it was the start of the registration for the East Lisbon hackathon. Participation from the StarkNet side was so big that someone from the East Lisbon team had to personally come to the house and do the registration. We all met up in the main living room. But one thing I noticed prior to registration was that most of the builders were already super motivated, but you could see it in the house tour. After the registration ended, the team started to do a short pitch about the project in the main living room. I recorded everything, and here it is.
Right, everyone, we'll start the pitches now. So, please, sorry folks. So, just a few reminders about the hackathon. I do hope you registered with Yara or online or stuff like that. To be registered, you need to receive an actual ticket. If you didn't have a ticket, please come to me and we'll figure it out. Second thing, all projects that have commits that start prior to the start date, which is like, I think 6 p.m. today, will be automatically disqualified. So if you are improving upon a project such as the ZK EVM, you have to specify that you're working on a feature of the ZK VM, not the entire ZK VM, or you will be disqualified. The actual start date is around 6 p.m. today. No commits before the actual start date. End date is 11 a.m. on the 30th. You will receive an email from, sorry folks, please. You will receive an email from Taikai, which is the submission platform. You will need to create a team on Taikai, register your teammates. The actual thing that you have to submit is code, a short video, and a short pitch. So that's about that. So Taikai, no commits before 6 p.m. and at 11. If you do have a commit before 6 p.m., it's a feature. Set? All right. So pitches. 2 minutes for a pitch. You tell us what it is. You tell us if you need people and what kind of scales, and then you're good. Ready? All right, first people to go, Shard Labs.
Why not? Hi all, thank you. So the idea for our project is, it's nothing revolutionary. We won't probably win awards, but basically we will build a API encoder decoder for TypeScript that's going to be used in StarkNet.js or basically any other tooling that's built on top of TypeScript.
Okay. So we want to make a game where you don't need to pay for any transaction. It will be a game in real time. You will not have to wait for any blocks because it will be off-chain, but it will be secured on-chain. So that means that if you cheat, someone will be able to prove on-chain that you cheated. So you won't cheat because someone can prove that you cheat. So you don't need to do a transaction. So it's free. If everything works well. But yeah, that is the idea. And we already have a team, so that should
You're full?
Yeah, we're full.
Okay, they're full.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, so hello everybody. So the main idea behind Fresh, because Sylv told the name, is that going through your crypto journey is quite difficult. I mean, from the onboarding, then you start having more money because you manage to flip a few monkey pictures, for example. So you want to move to a hardware wallet, so you have to change wallet. And in the end, you want to send your crypto to your children, then you die. Okay, so that's painful. But the other part, which is painful, is that you have to find a way to do that. So the main problem is really the wallet. That's the idea. So we need a fresh start, and that's what Fresh is trying to do. So we want to have a new wallet which will live in the browser, that will be fully non-custodial, of course, that will be fully open, and that we can use to onboard people and to load new services. Because thanks to the magic of account abstraction, with the power of StarkNet, with what great builders already achieved, I mean with Argent, with Cartridge, we have already good basis to do that. We want to, well, stitch things together and manage to have this running in about 2 days during the hackathon. So we are a team of 5 today, mainly from Ledger. We have a productivity hack, and from past former Ledger people, so we have Annie there with us. We have a productivity hack, which is that we are not hacking in the house. We are staying in an Airbnb, which is 30 minutes away, so, well, that's it. And, well, in the end...
Hey everyone, my name is Elias. We're going to be working on Kakarot, which is the ZK AVM written in Cairo for StarkNet. The project started 3 weeks ago with Abdel, and right now we're about six right here working on it. And our objective for the hackathon is to implement 2 important opcodes from the EVM, which are storage load and storage store, which aim to make us able to store data in StarkNet. Very quickly, the objective is that we're going to take the bytecode from a EVM smart contract and be able to deploy it on StarkNet and have all the functions work. And so we're going to be able to implement storage for it. And our objective during the hackathon is to write a front end where you're going to be able to copy-paste bytecode, kind of like the EVM playground. I don't know if you are familiar with it. It's at evm.code. Codes, you can find it, it's very nice. And our objective is that you're going to be able to copy-paste bytecode, EVM bytecode, and execute it on StarkNet.
So hey everyone, I'm Stan from Only Dust. I have actually few projects to pitch. The first, okay, thank you. The first one is No Game. So if any one of you already played O Game back in the days, it's the same but with StarkNet, and it's actually I think the only game where the blockchain is useful. So, no, sorry, that was a bit harsh, but it's true. So if you're interested, it's already ongoing, but there are a lot of stuff to do and a lot of features to add. And Alexis Metelli is very, very pushy for this and is the founder of the project, and he will be available remotely to help you hack on this. We have another one which is not clear at all, which is trying to use some stuff like Noir language to create a layer 3 for StarkNet, which could be very nice, but I'm not sure how to do it. And a last one, which I'm not sure neither, which is a tool for Tuesday capture the flag, which would be being able to debug some Cairo assembly, which does not exist actually today. We can only debug like Cairo programs, but not the assembly you get when you download the code from the blockchain itself. And it can help for capture the flags to reverse engineer some contracts. And maybe there is some stuff to do on this.
Remind us what the prices are for the CTF.
I don't know.
532, so it might help you win 5K.
Yeah, it could be cool. And it can be quite easy using the Python VM, where performance is not an issue. We just need to be able to break at any opcode and maybe modify the memory and see how it goes. So maybe some cool stuff to do too. Thank you.
Hello guys, my name is Pedro. Me and my friend, we're from ZD Labs. We are looking to build the first synthetic assets protocol on StarkNet. We're looking to build in this hackathon the initial module with a novel system to mint synthetics, which is a multi-collateral vault system. It leverages StarkNet's high computational throughput to, facilitate the computation required to use these vaults. And maybe if there's enough time, we're also looking to build a bridge module to facilitate bridging between different ZK rollups. And yeah, we'll look at what we can build during the hackathon time. And we're also looking for a front-end developer. So if you work with front-end, yep. Awesome.
Cool.
Thanks.
Hello. Great, so the project we're doing is called Trustless Sockets. And the problem is that blockchain is like way too slow for state updates. And building our multiplayer on-chain game Redline, which is at redline.game with contestants here, we found that Trustless on-chain games are like super, super difficult, if at all possible. The solution here is to have like a trustless WebSockets, which basically run your game logic in Cairo. And because of that, the execution is like provable and verifiable, so we can be super sure, like nobody cheated. It's likely to have like many uses, but the use case we're focusing on to start with is multiplayer multiplayer games with bets involved. So that's pretty much it. Any questions?
What do you need in your who do you need in the team?
In our team, well, I don't really know, to be honest. I haven't had much time to play with this because we were actually working on Redline itself. And yeah, to be honest, like I don't really know. I kind of do everything, so it would be nice if I can find another person who does kind of everything as well. So we can like, you know, distribute work without worrying about too much. Yeah, but that's pretty much it.
Hello everybody, I'm Timothy from Only Dust, and I will pitch you our project, which is Cairo Foundry. The idea is to build a testing suite to test Cairo and later on StarkNet programs. I know we are in a hackathon and you are not going to write any tests, but if your project succeeds later on, you may need to write a test suite. And when this will happen, you will face the problem that tests in Cairo are really slow. So there is a way to improve this, is that it's to run them on a Rust-based virtual machine rather than on the Python one. So there is already an ecosystem project made by Lambda class. The name is Cairo ARS, which provide us with this virtual machine. And now we want to build all the tooling around it. What we are going to do, why is it interesting? It's because we are going to build hints, custom hints that will help us in our purpose of debugging the code. So we won't be limited by the whitelist one. We can build any hint we want. And it's also really possible that we will have to hack into the virtual machine itself in order to change the way Cairo programs are run, executed, the output that come from them. So it will be kind of low-level technical stuff, interesting. It will be in Rust, so I need Rust people. Yeah, I have one. And the other last thing which may interest some of you is that it's a project that Only Dust will continue to push forward. So there will be more contribution coming in for this project, and it will be like as any Only Dust contribution, it will be paid contribution. So for those that need some money to pay the rent or stuff like this, it can be a good deal.
So we haven't yet decided on what we're going to work. It's one of two. It's one of two projects. The first one is an ENS-like registry on StarkNet, which would be linked to L1 normal ENS. So it's not exactly like StarkNet ID. The idea is like I own Scott.eth, and so if I own Stark.eth, I can claim Scott.stark on L2 using storage proof and just signing a message. So that's one idea. And the other idea is a little bit funny, is so there exists a messaging contract between StarkNet and Ethereum, and there also exists a messaging contract between Ethereum and ZK Sync. So technically, by transitivity, there exists like a bridge from StarkNet to ZK Sync, and so we could actually build that using smart contracts and fully trustless. And so this might be interesting for doing stuff like sending funds from one ZK rollup to another, or accounts, etc. So that is our idea. We're with Corentin and Gaëtan, and if someone wants to join us for building cool stuff, then feel free to ping me.
The registration ended and it was basically back to business. Most of the builders went straight to working and developing. And after that, it was basically dinner time and chilling out again. Some people were playing Age of Empires, the others were chilling around, I was having my beer and just observing. As you can see, there were very interesting projects pitching. Stay tuned to the second part of the documentary to find out more about them. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the first part of StarkNet Hacker Madness, and here the final footage of the day. Thank you once again for watching. Namaste.
Do good. Allez, c'est tout pour lui.
Ah, j'ai envie de mourir.
Il va retourner faire le Empire.
Merci.
Il va retourner me faire humilier sur le Job Empire. Oh là là. Tu vois, mon ego, on a pris.
Mais non, mais c'est parce que ça bug.
C'était con.
Cool, c'est bien, je n'ai pas fait de la merde.